we're back. We're kind of back. I was interrupted. I was so rudely interrupted. I just got disconnected. I had to reboot my computer. So I had to reboot, and I'm back. And almost ready to once again resume the whole go live thing. Let's see. Let's see what the live goal is. I got to set up a whole new live goal now. Yeah, I don't know about that one. All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's just confirm that and go live. Hey, everyone. I'm Seth Hillary. I was rudely interrupted. My live was rudely interrupted. And I had to reboot. I hope it works this time. I don't even know if this is going to work. So, to be perfectly honest, why won't this thing start? All right, we were on a roll with these message songs. I'm going to start off with one more. I thought I was done with the message songs, but sun struggles to rise over the city as he heads off to work for minimum wage. By the time he makes it home at night, his kids will be asleep. It wasn't like this till they shipped his old job overseas. And he pledges his allegiance, and he bleeds red, white, and blue. But the dream he's once believed in, it just ain't coming true. As we watch our firm foundation turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. The rich don't pay, and the banks can't pay. Only the poor go to jail. Kid walks home from school, afraid of the police, while his mama prays that he don't end up face down in the streets. And she pledges her allegiance, and she bleeds red, white, and blue. But the dream she once believed in, it just ain't coming true. As we watch our firm foundations turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. Working class ain't got no super PAC, but if 100 million voices speak, they can't ignore that. So we say our pledge our allegiance, and we bleed red, white, and blue. 'Cause the dream we still believe in has a shot at coming true. As we watch our firm foundations turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. Here in broken promised land. Hey, so I'm back here. I got disconnected. I had to, somebody thinks I'm AI. AI got disconnected and had to reboot his AI computer. But now we're back. So this may be shorter. This is kind of just the second half of the live, and we were on such a roll. But I don't know if I should repeat these message songs that I played in the first half of the live. Thank you, Jinx, for following the creator. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate you, and thank you for liking the live. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you like these songs, wait, why can't I? The message keeps jumping. I want to pin this message and it keeps jumping around on the screen. So let's do a different type of message song, okay? I wrote this song about, it used to be so important to me when I was in high school. Like I wasn't cool at all. And the cool kids didn't like me. And I kind of got bullied a lot, and I tried so hard to fit in, and the harder I tried, the worse it got. But anyway, I decided at this point, who cares? So I wrote this song. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, and sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. So, by the way, if you like that song, I have Being Me hoodies and t-shirts you can get at SethHillary.com. Links are in my profile, so go check it out. Oh, wait, we already pinned that one. Oh, and so, Caitlin, I'm a songwriter. I'm here to share original songs. These are all songs I wrote. If you like these songs, I wrote them. A Hershey's Kiss, baby. Thank you so much, Callie. So, thank you so much. Why don't we do another one of those kinds of songs? Oh, thank you, Abby. So, Dot, I'm a songwriter. As I said, I'm here to share original songs. These are all songs I wrote. If you like these songs, I wrote them. The one exception is I might throw in a Grateful Dead song every once in a while because I'm such a big Deadhead. But so that's called Being Me. And like I said, I have Being Me. It says, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me on t-shirts and hoodies, which you can get at my website. So please stop asking for Blackbird by the Beatles. I can't even play that song, even if I wanted to. I don't do fingerstyle, so that song is like out of the question for me. But I'm a songwriter. I'm here to share originals. Let me do another one of those kind of like mental health kind of songs. You know, I do songs. I did a whole bunch of like other kind of message songs earlier before I got disconnected. I keep on looking back at all I haven't done. The sweet success, if I had only. The moves that didn't work. The people that I hurt. Thinking I deserve it when I'm lonely. This beat myself up is such a waste. It's time to give myself a break. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I still can hear that voice. Oh, thank you, Toyota. I still can hear that voice come piercing through the years, commanding me to blame myself. It's time to let that go. By now I ought to know, worth as much as anybody else. I'm gonna let the tears fall where they may. Remind myself that I'm okay. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I have my moments, I have my good days, I've got my inner strength, and I've got the will to change. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Holy moly, Toyota. Well, thank you so much. And I really appreciate, oh my goodness, hand hearts and a heart me and 10 go populars. And now we are, let's see, how many hand hearts do we have? Not hand hearts, heartbeat. Yeah, heartbeats. I think the live goal is 10 heartbeats. I know anybody, you're only allowed to give, oh, and 10 more go populars. Thank you so much. And Abby with how many roses? 18. And Toyota with 50 roses. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you, TT. You have a great night also. Emiliano, hey! It has been a while. How have you been? So that is, that's one of my favorite songs. Here, I'm going to switch gears for a second. Now I've been doing all these message songs. I almost feel like hesitant to switch back into something plain old fun. Should I do something plain old fun? Thank you so much, Toyota. Okay, well, let's do one more serious song. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting, Yahtzee propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of addicted dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. They're anti-social. Anti-social. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, these are all songs I wrote. I'm a songwriter. These are all original songs. The one exception is sometimes I can be talked into throwing in a Grateful Dead song because I'm such a big Deadhead. I'm wearing my Grateful Dead shirt, one of my Grateful Dead shirts tonight. Here's a song. I am working on recording this song. I have a song coming out in 2 weeks. I have a song just came out, actually. It's a tribute to, and thank you so much for the hand heart. Oh, Wit Boy. Wit, thank you for the dolphin. Let's see what else we got. And the rose. And thank you for another hand hearts and 4 more roses. Thank you so much, Toyota. Ariana, how are you? So I want to play you this song that I'm working on recording. It's actually recorded, but I still have to get my mix feedback. I have a song that's out now. I always have a song that's out. I mean, that's almost... You may have heard this one. I've been playing this one. I tried to live like I was told, working hard to fit the mold. No idea what my dream was, who or what I really was. I felt so empty that it struck a nerve the day I came across these words. We all have 2 lives. You'll know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. I started working on myself, set goals for me, not someone else. Found meaning in what I do. Oh, thank you, shows the way. Then the world said I was ready to meet you. We all have two lives. You'll know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. You have your life, I have mine. We've created something greater now that they're combined. We all have two lives. You'll know that we knew the second had begun the moment we realized we only have one. So happy we realize we only have one. Iris, thank you so much. Connor, somebody give me a music album. Toyota Processing, give me a heart pump and a music album. Hey, it's so good to see you again. So, Cat Champs, thank you for the follow. I guess that's a compliment, Toyota. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. Let me. I didn't check the chat here. I forgot to check the chat. Oh, there's nothing there, so I guess I didn't miss anything. And thank you, Sugar, for the follow. Should I do my new single? I haven't done my current single. You know, I mentioned I'm a big Deadhead. I wrote a tribute to Bob Weir. He's the rhythm guitarist for the Grateful Dead. And he passed away in January. So I wrote him this song, which is out now. And I hope you like it. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life, you sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. Well, thank you so much. You'll play guitar? Thank you so much. I couldn't do a backflip if I wanted to, but I would totally appreciate any support you can send me. If you're enjoying the live, please, if you can't support me and you want to, please do. What was I going to do next? I had a plan. And all the great play. Oh, you know what I got? So I don't know if some of you may have heard the story already, but I got scammed Oh, and another music album and a rose. Thank you so much, processing. So, I had this phone, which I'd been planning on keeping for years. It was a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. You know, I wanted a good camera because I do social media and streaming and everything. So I splurged on a Ultra. I know some people think that word means something else, but I sprung. Let's say that I sprung for the Ultra, and I was going to keep it for years and years. But then I found out it wasn't supported anymore, so I had to buy a new phone. So I thought, oh, they have this new S26 Ultra that I've been reading so many articles about, and people saying it's really disappointing and everything. So I thought, what if I could? And then I read the S24 from 2 years ago. People thought that's a really great one. So I thought, what if I could find a new, model from 2 years ago? Some sellers may still have it. I could save money and maybe even get a better phone. So I went to Amazon and I found an S24 Ultra. And guess what? They sold me a used phone. It was supposed to be new. They advertised it as new, and when I got it, it was used. And then they wouldn't pay for the return shipping, and then they had the nerve to charge me a huge restocking fee when I sent the phone back. Because of their dishonesty, they sent me a restocking fee. But I fought. Went through Amazon. I got my money back, and I turned it into a song. So who wants to hear the song about how I got scammed on Amazon and fought back? Bark? Come on. Woof woof. Okay. Arf arf. So who wants to hear my scam story put to music? Okay, well, it goes like this. The deal I found on Amazon was good enough to be true, but a third-party vendor sent a used phone they advertised as new. Another way they tried ripping me off was to make me pay return shipping costs. To add to their dishonesty, they charged a big restocking fee. I bet they thought that would be the end. But here's a little message I've got for them. Seller beware, I know my rights, and I don't give up. You didn't expect a fight, but you got one. If you think you're gonna scam me, don't you dare. You're not as tough as I can be. Seller beware. I know all about Amazon's A to Z guarantee, and you violated so many policies. It took a lot of phone calls and a bunch of emails, but I got a full refund. Your scam attempt failed. Seller beware, I know my rights, and I don't give up. You didn't expect a fight, but you got one. If you think you're gonna scam me, don't you dare. You're not as tough as I can be. Seller beware. My hope is that they'll forever ban you. But as long as you're there, you got a 1-star review. Seller beware, I know my right. I don't give up. You didn't expect a fight, but you got one. If you think you're gonna scam me, don't you dare. You're not as tough as I can be. Seller beware. So there's the scam story set to music. What are you talking about? what you're all trying to say here. Thank you so much, Nat. I think we should all get along though in the chat, because if we don't, we may have to boot some people. Thank you so much. Let you in the live. Well, you know, I could. Well, I got my money back. So, hey, let me try a new song. Can I try a new song on you? All right, let's just see what happens with how do I do this? Multi-guest? All right, well, I just sent the invite. I don't know how this is going to work. I haven't done this in like forever. Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, wait, where are you?
Yo, let Connor in. We're gonna see you.
Oh, there you are. Now I see you. I see you have a guitar. But I don't know how this could work. I mean, if I'm playing and you're playing, I don't know if I'll even hear you.
Like he sings and I play the guitar.
What's that?
Always band.
Well, he's not banned yet.
You play also.
I play and you sing, but you don't know my songs. I'm doing original songs.
We'll all make an original song.
You'll make an original song?
Yes, sir.
I'll just play. Okay, I'll just play. I'll just play 145. I'm not hearing the song. I can't really hear you.
When I was in Florida, she put it in my butt.
You know, I don't know if this is working. I can't hear you. Well, that was a good experiment. I don't think it's actually working because I can't hear you. So maybe next time. I don't know how do I end this? I don't know how to end it now.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, okay, we go. Disconnect.
No, don't do it.
All right, I gotta play a new song for you. I mean, I played this a couple of times, but I want you all to tell me if I should record and release this song. I think I posted a video of this one tonight also asking, should I record it or not? Okay, so let me know what you think. Oh, no, this isn't the one I posted. Let me play the one I posted tonight, as a matter of fact. Tell me what you think of this one. Wait, how does it go? It's more than the hurtful words you spoke. It's the promises you broke. And all the boundaries you ignored. And how you took and took some more. I could lecture you till I turn blue, but the real truth burns like hell. When I say you're the one to blame, I'm talking to myself. The misery you put me through are things that I allowed you to. You fooled me once and fooled me twice. Still, I stayed and paid the price. I could swear at you till I turned blue, but the real truth burns like hell. When I say that you're the one to blame, I'm talking to myself. I lost my self-respect. I've had time to reflect. That's new, and I'm wondering if I should record that one. What do you think? Oh, Jelly, thank you so much. What does it say? Wait, Let 'Em Cook, 4 Let 'Em Cooks. Thank you so much. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you like them, please follow me. If you're not following me, share them live. And if you can support me, as Jelly did, please do. Your support keeps the songs coming. Also, go to my website, by the way, SethHillary.com. I have a Discord you can join. You get previews. You get previews there, among other things. And all the links are in my profile. So. Hey, I like. So these are all original songs I'm doing. If you want to hear songs you won't find anywhere else, you are in the right place. I don't know, I might have to wind this down. But let me do one more new unreleased song for you, and you tell me. Well, you didn't tell me if you liked that last one. Oh yeah, you did. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lee liked it. So I got another unreleased song, and I would love to know what you think of this. It's another breakup song. I don't know why I have 2 breakup songs, but it just happened. I'm not breaking up with anybody. Oh, this song has a word I'm not allowed to say. It starts with the letter S. It's the second word of the song after the, and I'm just gonna have to mouth the words. And it's something that happens in bed. So, love was great. It's still okay. We go right to sleep. And every week we go on dates. Conversations never get too deep. We're still exclusive. At least I think we are. Yet it feels like a relief when we're apart. So what are we doing this for? We keep on pretending we're more than you and me could ever be. I say it's time we quit it and finally admit it. I wish that this was love, but it isn't. What it isn't. It isn't what it isn't. If only it were different. I want this to be love, but it isn't. What it isn't. It's good to have someone to hold. Breaking up is hard. What can you see? Us growing old in each other's arms. We don't share our hopes and dreams. It seems our future is not a thing. So what are we doing this for? We keep on pretending we're more than you and me could ever be. I say it's time we quit it and finally admit it. I wish that this was love, but it isn't. What it isn't. It isn't what it isn't. If only it were different. I want this to be love, but it isn't. What it isn't. Oh, I want this to be love, but it isn't. Number 4. What? I don't get it. I don't. Oh, you like the song? So I don't know. Drain You. Thank you so much, Jarvie. So that's an unreleased song. Thank you so much. Oh, you know that song. Oh, you must have gone to my website, or is that where you saw it? All right, I'll do this one last song by request. This is you're on my Spotify. This is not beautiful music. This is the world's saddest country song. I mean, really, I'm not kidding. I am totally not kidding about this. You're gonna have to bring out the Kleenex for this one. There's no doubt about it. I never make it through this without totally breaking down in a puddle of tears. Oh, I didn't even have this one. I was looking for the words and the chords just as my safety valve, but I don't have this one because I hopefully won't forget this one. Anyway, are you ready for some serious tears? And it goes like this. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treat me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you know what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. And yes, love had a good laugh, but I wasn't joking. I bought the Read the Dream, the whole 9 yards. I had it so bad, left myself wide open. Took a big old sucker punch and went down hard. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treat me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you know what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I'd go all Chuck Norris on that sorry sack of spit. Teach old love to think about who it's messing with. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you know what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. Yeah, I'd kick it if love had a butt. Camden, how are you? And Stelk, is that? Thank you for the follow, and thank you, Camden, for the share. Well, thank you, Kavi. I hope you find that was also beautifully emotion. I'm so glad. So anyway, I should mention I do this on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. Now tonight, I got disconnected halfway through the live. So I had to reboot the computer. I took a little break. Oh, Stelina, thank you for 5 heart processing for 3 roses. 3 more roses. Thank you so much. If you are enjoying my live, please follow me if you're not already and share. And also, if you can support me, your support keeps the songs coming and means so much to me. And I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. And we have a live goal. We're going for just heart me tonight. That's worth 1 coin. Although you're only allowed to send 1 a day. Sometimes it's known as the daily heart me. I don't know the mountain goats. Nowadays I'm really obsessive. I listen to the Grateful Dead almost every day. I don't listen to much else, to be honest. Thank you, Kavi. Oh, I'm sorry, K. Sorry, I'm far from the screen. It looked like Kavi, but now I see it's K. Thank you so much. And I got to pin this comment. actually today I'm listening to the Grateful Dead. Some people really think, oh, they suck. Their vocals are really like sometimes. Well, I like their vocals actually, but their vocals are pretty sloppy and messy and whatever. Oh, thank you, Selena, for a hot puff and how many roses? 4 roses and 5 roses. But it's really amazing. Anytime anybody's tempted to underrate the Grateful Dead, just think you'd be amazed at how many like A-list and music legends have chosen to perform with them, and not just rock musicians either, like jazz, pop, rock, R&B, Americana, world music, like stars and legends from all these different genres have chosen to perform with the Grateful Dead. And oh, Selena, thank you for the tiny bunny. I've never seen a tiny bunny before. Thank you so much. But I'll bet not many people who aren't Deadheads know that. Even Bob Dylan fans don't. So amazingly, Bob Dylan fans, a lot of them don't know this, but the Grateful Dead did an entire tour as Bob Dylan's backup band in 1987. I mean, it wasn't the longest tour. It was like, well, I don't know, maybe 10 shows or so. They did a bunch, like several on the East Coast and then several on the West Coast. And I saw 2 of them. The first one was the first of the tour. They kind of were trying to figure the whole thing out, so it wasn't as good as the other. So, the normal Dead concert, they would do 2 sets. And the first set was mostly, just songs. And then the second set was like jam songs, mostly. Not all. Sometimes they'd mix them up a little bit. So the first show of the tour is like, well, the Dead were going to play, and then the Dead were going to play as Dylan's backup band. By the way, it's Yappy Hour now. I'm not just talking. I'm performing yap music because I'm strumming the guitar and yapping. So this is yap music. But anyway, the Dead usually do 2 sets, but they were going to do a set with Dylan and they were going to do their own. So then I'm like, should we do 2 sets and then a Dylan set? That's 3 sets. Or should we just do 1 set of our stuff? So the first show of the tour, they did just 1 set of their stuff. They kind of mixed up, they kind of combined their first and second set. And then they did the Dylan set. But the rest of the tour, they did 2 shorter than normal sets and then the Dylan set. Oh, Selena, thank you so much for that. Hi, friend, and 3 tiny 90s. Thank you so much. My daughter, one of her best friends growing up, was named Selena. Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you so much. So this is yap music right now because I'm strumming on the guitar or picking on the guitar, not necessarily strumming, and yapping. And thank you, Maria, for the follow. But I do this normally Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 to 10. I usually do go over. I always try to do songs for an hour. And the reason I say I try, I haven't even mentioned this once tonight. See, hear that? See, I always start playing that when I talk about this. But I have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID. And so I start playing this because I actually wrote a song about having chronic fatigue with long COVID. And that's the intro to that song. It's called Long Haul because long COVID is also known as long haul COVID. And you can, by the way, you can not only stream my music, but also download it from my website. But of course, I'm on Spotify and all the other things. And all the links are in my profile, depending on where you're watching from. If you're on TikTok, it'll say website, but it actually takes you to a link tree. On some of the other places where I'm streaming, it either says website or it says link tree. But that takes you to all my links. It's in my profile. But anyway, maybe I should. But yeah, I was talking about the Grateful Dead. So they did a whole tour with Bob Dylan. But like some of the musicians, you wouldn't believe some of the people who sat in with him. I don't know if you know jazz musicians. Anybody know? Like Billy Cobham. He's one of the world's like all-time great jazz drummers. He sat in with them once, and then actually he formed a band with with Bob Weir, the great Dead rhythm guitarist, and they toured together for 4 years. But also, you know, Branford Marsalis. Who knows Branford Marsalis? I was just listening to today. I was listening to one of the concerts. He sat in with the Dead 5 times. He sat in with them one time, and they had such a great time that he did it 4 more times. And I was just listening to one of those. Ornette Coleman is another jazz legend who sat in with the Dead. And let's see, David Murray, and then Airto. I think it's pronounced Moriera, and Flora Purim. They were part of Miles Davis' band and Chick Corea's band. They're really like heavyweight jazz musicians, and they sat in with the Dead. And Janis Joplin and the Allman Brothers, and Pete Townsend, and Suzanne Vega, and Bonnie Raitt, the Beach Boys. Let's see, I could name Carlos Santana, Steve Miller. They all sat in with the Dead. They all performed on stage with the Dead. Tower of Power, Etta James. I should make a list. And John Mayer, he didn't play with the Dead, but you know he joined up with Bob Weir after Jerry Garcia passed away, and they did a sort of Dead cover band, I guess you'd call it, but it's not really a cover band because it's Bob Weir and he wrote half the songs. And John Mayer like filled in the parts of the Jerry Garcia parts. So I went later than usual tonight because my live got disconnected right in the middle. Oh, if I could stay alive for another 8 minutes, I'm in this live agency that, their job is to help me grow my live. Oh wait, there's some more comments that I've been missing. I don't really listen to Courtney Love, but Courtney Love is actually connected to the Dead. Her father, I forget the connection. Her father was part of their entourage. I forget what his role was, but she has a connection to them. I could look it up. I should listen to Courtney Love. What do you think of Courtney Love? Oh, and Devin, thank you for sharing the live. But so now I don't know. I was going to end the live, but now I feel like I should stall for 7 minutes because anyway. So there's a quota. I have to go live. The live agency has a quota, and they're not going to kick me off if I don't make it. But it's a monthly quota. But the live only counts if I stay live for an hour, and I got cut off. My network connection got messed up, and I had to reboot my computer like 45 minutes way through. So this is a restart. I'm usually not on this late. I'm usually kind of done by now. But I got to, I rebooted my computer and I took a little nap. Just a short one. You adore her, okay. Like he was a band manager. Is that what he was? Okay, I knew he was something like that. So you know about the connection then. The telephone? Okay. I don't know what that is. Is that the name of the song? Well, I am a songwriter. I play original songs. This is the place for songs that you won't find anyplace else. But since, I have this fatigue, I can only do so many songs. I did more tonight because I was able to, my computer crashed. I had to reboot my computer, so I took a little nap in between the two halves of the live. So I was able to play more songs than usual tonight. You know, I have a cover version of, oh, did Selena send me four more heart pops? Did I see that? Thank you. I do have kids. They're all grown up now. They're twins. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, my daughter, like her best friend growing up was named Selena. Well, she had two best friends. One of them was Selena. We don't talk about religion here. That was a little. Anybody recognize that? What I was just playing? That's the intro to what I consider the most underrated Dead song. It's called He's Gone. You know, when I first started listening to them, it was on the first album. The first album I bought was their 3-record set. It was a live album. Just after I saw them, I just fell in love with them. I didn't know any of their music when I first saw them. My friends invited me to a concert. You want to go to a concert? Oh yeah, sure. And it was like I'd never seen anything like it. And then, so I had to go out and buy an album. You know, an album was a big investment when I was a kid. You know, an album cost $5, and $5 then is probably about the same as $50 now. But this was their new album was a live album. It was a 3-record set, and it was like $15 or maybe it was $12. That was so much, but I had to get that one. And so the song "He's Gone" is on that album, and it was one of the songs. I mean, it's a good. I thought, yeah, that's a pretty good song. It's okay. It seemed innocuous. So it wasn't like one of my favorite ones, but over the years, I come to love that song. Also, when they started, so the album was called Europe 72, and they did a tour of Europe in the spring of 1972, and they recorded it, and it turned into a 3-record set. 5 Roses, oh, thank you, Selena. So, and on that tour, they broke out a whole bunch of brand new songs, and He's Gone was one of them. So, they played it much faster when it was brand new, and then like after playing it for about a year or so, they slowed it down. And when they slowed it down, it just became so cool. And it's such a mellow, laid-back little, sort of almost innocuous song. But then they started using it to start off their jams. So their jams would just start off as this lazy little thing. And then it would just take off into like the stratosphere. So it was just like amazing how they used to do that. So that's why I started to love that song. Plus it has some of the epic Grateful Dead lyric lines are in that song. There are like 3 like classic lines. The most classic of those being, "Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile." That's a good line, right? Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. It goes, cat on a tin roof, dogs in a pile, nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. So that's my Grateful Dead cover, 1/10 of a Grateful Dead cover song, or less than that. Oh, is it Easter already? Oh yeah, happy Easter. I didn't get any Easter eggs. I want Easter chocolate rabbit. Somebody got to give me a chocolate Easter bunny. Oh, we made it to the hour. So, my first half of the live, I was like coming up in the hour and I got disconnected. So I decided, okay, I could just quit for the night. But I thought if I could just take a little nap, I could come back and finish the live. And now we've been here an hour. This is totally awesome. No, I am unreal. Some people tell me you are so unreal. I'm in the Eastern Zone. I'm in the real Eastern time zone. Why do people think I'm not real? No, actually, I kind of think I know why people think I'm not real. It's because I have this dark background. And there's a reason why I have the dark background. So in 2024, when I started going live, I had so many, there are 7 people here now, which is actually above average for what I've been getting lately. But in 2024, there would be 200 people. It was growing, it started out like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. It was like 200 people would be here in every live. And it was getting growing, and then it just suddenly stopped. And I spent the past year, more than a year, trying to figure out what was I doing different. And one of the things I did was I got a light. I bought this light. My agency said, the black background doesn't look professional. I'm getting a light. So I got this light. And it actually changes colors. And I thought, it's cool. And so I put it on the changing colors. And then I thought, after a year trying to figure out, Nolan, thank you so much for 5 roses. After more than a year trying to figure out what changed. I can't figure out what changed. I thought about the light. So I thought if I recreate the dark background, maybe. But I moved the furniture around. So getting the dark background was, I actually, one of the reasons I changed the furniture was to get, so the light would be closer to the wall and it would be more, you can see the light better. But now that my furniture is rearranged, it's harder to get the dark background because the old wall was really far away. This is a big room, actually. Real Eastern. What other kind of Eastern is there? So I tried to get the dark background, and I can't get it as dark as I wanted to. So TikTok has this filter that makes the screen, the background darker and my face brighter. So that may be one reason why people think I'm AI. So here's the filter. It's on now. Let me show you what it's like with the filter off. And thank you, Ainsley. Is there a fake Eastern, Lex? I'm confused about real Eastern. Oh, wait a second. I'm doing the wrong. Okay, let's see. Here's what the filter looks like when it's off. But the filter darkens the background and makes my face a little brighter. So that's why probably people think I'm AI because of that. I said the real Eastern time zone? Did I say that? I thought you said that. Well, I don't know why I said that. I didn't mean to say that. I am in the Eastern time zone. There's only one Eastern time zone that I know of in the United States. There may be, maybe in Asia, maybe in Russia, they call the time zone that's furthest to east. Maybe that's the Eastern time zone in Russian. But of course it would be in Russian, not English. You like to filter off, so the thing is I'm trying to do, it's not like, I'm not trying to make it look as good as possible. I'm trying to recreate whatever it was that caused people to click on my live or to tap on my live. Because they used to, I used to get the statistics. They used to tell me how many people saw the live and how many people tapped through. And then they tell me the conversion rate. And then they changed it to the tap through rate. So I used to see that. And it was averaging around 20%. And then all of a sudden, it was averaging less than 1%. That's like a 99% drop. So the riddle, the puzzle has been, what was causing people to tap on my live at a 20% rate and then a 1% rate? So the turning the dark backgrounds seems to have increased the rate to maybe. I was able to get some numbers a couple of months ago for the agency. It seemed to be able to get it back up to around 4%, but that's still a lot less than 20%. So my goal here is to try to figure out what will get people to, they see the live, and then they join the live. So that's been the big mystery to figure out. Oh, and thank you, Lex, for sharing the live. The light, turning the filter off, you're saying? Well, I could turn it off now, but it would be because I'm about to end the live. Yeah, I tried some experiments. I did a live a couple of weeks ago with the light on. So I had the light like changing colors. The light will change colors if I set it that way. And I thought, that's cool. Then I found out that might actually be distracting people and making it look, unprofessional or whatever. I mean, I don't know. It might make it look something. I don't know. But it was distracting. So I tried turning the light on, just having it be solid blue. And, that didn't seem to work. I mean, I haven't tried it enough times to really know for sure. But I could try the filter off and see what happens. I could try turning it off like the next time I go live, but it's still like the attendance has been fluctuating a lot within a certain range. So if I turn it off and I don't get good attendance, I won't know if that's because the filter was off or just because it was a random deviation. Like Tuesday nights have been, like one Tuesday night was pretty good, and then a couple of them have been bad. So I wonder, maybe on Tuesday night I could try turning it off and see what happens. But last Tuesday was not good. Tonight has been good. Actually, this second half of my live is better than the first half was, I think. And I'm not even singing it. I'm just doing yap music right now. It's yappy hour. So those of you who are joining, what I usually do is I do original songs for, as long as I can before my chronic fatigue tells me to stop doing them. And then I do what we call yappy hour. And that's what this is. And I play, I'm strumming on the guitar and yapping. So I'm not just talking, I'm performing yap music for you. So I do original songs and yap music. And we're doing yap music right now. So if you're enjoying my live, please follow me. I do it on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9, usually to 10, but we're already past 11. So that's a good question, Rachel. Thank you for asking. Oh, and thank you for the follow. So, if you go to my website, I write about a lot of things. And I have them broken up into 6 different categories. And it's like an album for each category. I'm running out of, some of these albums are going to become really long. I don't know if I should keep all of my songs up or start taking them down as I put up new ones. But, so of course we have love songs. But, some of the love songs are happy and some of them are not happy. Now, the not happy ones aren't all sad. So I don't call them sad love songs. So I call them sweet love songs and troubled love songs. So there are a lot of those. Tonight, did I even do any love songs tonight? I don't even think I did any love songs. I started off doing, oh yeah, I did. I started off with I did a couple of love songs early on. But then I started doing my political songs. And that, I probably need more of those because, I'm always afraid to do the political songs because, some people might get scared away, but actually it seems like more people join in when I start doing my political songs. So there are a lot of people hanging around for the political songs. And then I did some mental health songs. I have some mental health songs. So I did a few of those. And some of the songs, fit in more than one category. And then I have just fun songs. Some of them are kind of silly. I have one like this little silly sing-along that I like to do sometimes. And then I have what I call life songs, which are kind of about life in general or my life in particular, Or, I have one Grateful Dead cover. And I'm a big Deadhead, so I actually have a cover of one of their songs. I put that in the life songs category because it's part of my life. The Dead are part of my life, and it fits that category. So I cover a wide range. I will write about anything if I, come up with a way of writing it that seems interesting to me, or if I come up with a good title and I could, and I have a message I want to say, I'll do it. Or even if I just come up with a good storyline, or I put a video up about this the other day. So a lot of songs. So I used to write songs to try to get other artists to record them, and especially when you're doing that. But even when I'm writing for myself, a lot of songs start just with a title. Like, I actually wrote a song from a title recently that I released. It's called Aurora. And this came out because, I have this fascination that I've always had with astronomy. And one of my big dreams in life was to see the solar eclipse. And I was going to see the one in 2017. But it turned out, and I was going to Nashville, and I was going to hit Nashville. I was writing country songs, and I was going to, and oh, great, I'm going to be in Nashville. I'm going to make a trip to Nashville just when the eclipse is happening. But that turned out to be the week my kids were going off to college and we had to drive them. I should have tried to talk my family into doing a detour through Nashville. But I had to miss that eclipse. And then there was the one last year, which I also missed. I probably should have gone to that one. But, with the chronic fatigue, and I just couldn't get myself to make the arrangements, so I missed it. And I thought, what if I make the arrangements and it's cloudy? So I missed that chance. So my next thing on the list was to see the Northern Lights. And this past year, there were a few times where it was visible, like way further south than usual. I don't remember that ever happening before, but it happened a couple of times this year. So the second time it happened, the first time I went out, I could barely see it because I'm near the city, but I did sort of see it, and I got a little photo of it. So the second time, I thought maybe this time, if I can see it, maybe I'll get in the car and I'll drive like a half an hour north and get a better view of it. But it was cloudy. I couldn't see it. And for some reason, I just started thinking about the aurora. And, it's the aurora borealis. And then I just thought, Aurora. That's a woman's name. That's a really pretty woman's name, and it sounds really musical. And, I only have one song in my whole entire repertoire that was written where the title is a woman's name. So maybe I should write another one. So I wrote Aurora from the title. But a lot of my songs, I have something about my life, like Being Me, I played earlier tonight. Oh, thank you, Peck. Thank you so much for 2 roses. I played this earlier, and I've told the story. But, I never really fit in, especially in high school, and I tried so hard, even though I was totally not cool. But now and I really tried so hard to fit in, and it really became a problem in a way. It affected my college too. But now I just am who I am, and I don't care what anybody thinks. So I wrote a song called Being Me. Oh, yeah, I played that one tonight, too. It's called Follow the Money. And I'm so glad you were here last week. Wait, I'm in the wrong key. Am I in the wrong key? Oh, right. Oh, it is. Well, have you heard my song Aurora? So, Ariana, I'm a songwriter. I do do original songs. The one exception being, I'm such a big Deadhead, so I sometimes throw in a Grateful Dead cover song. That's the only really exception to my original songs, because that's what I do. I am a songwriter. Well, this is not a Grateful Dead song, but it kind of is. This is a Buddy Holly song, but it's a classic Grateful. They covered the song, and it's a classic. It really is a Dead song. Oh, thank you, Selena, for the hot cross buns. Do you remember? I don't know if anybody knows who Johnny Carson was. Anybody know who Johnny Carson was? I'm showing my age. He was the host of the Tonight Show for many years. He was the best host that show ever had. He was like a legend, Johnny Carson. And he used to do this routine, the great, I think it was Karnak, the great, Karnak the Great. Was it Karnak? And he was like a psychic, and he wore this turban, he wore this thing, and he had these envelopes, and he would say the answer. There was like the envelopes had questions written on them, and he would hold the envelope up and psychically hear, figure out the question, and he would give an answer, and then he would open up the envelope. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Yes. So he would psychically find the answer, and then he would open up and read the question. So the one I remember from all of these years, I used to love the Karnak routine, but there was only one that I actually remember, and the answer was hot cross buns. And he opened up the envelope, and the question was, what do you get when you sit on a hot cross? I will never forget that. Yes, Follow the Money is released. You can get it on my website. You can not only stream it, but also download it from my website. You can also stream it on any of the streaming platforms. I'd love for you to download it from my website, and I'd also love for you to stream it on the streaming platform, because the algorithm. But if you stream it on the streaming platform, you have to listen to at least 30 seconds, because if you listen to less than 30 seconds, it tells the algorithm, oh, this is a skip. We didn't like that song. But if you listen for 30 seconds, then it counts as a stream. Joanne, thank you for liking the live. Oh, we got 14,000 likes. Oh, I forgot to start this little app that it's kind of late to be doing this. I keep saying I'm going to end the live, but I'm having so much fun hanging around with you all. But if we get 15,000 likes, it's not even 14,000, it's 13,600. You will see Superman show up on the screen. And Brady is here now. So now the night is complete. Now that Brady's here, if he's still here, I don't know. I don't know if Brady stayed. You here, Brady? Z is here now. Oh boy. There are more people now than there were earlier when I was playing songs. But now I'm just playing, I am performing yap music for you. Because I'm, playing on the guitar. And I'm yapping. So I'm not just talking. I'm performing yap music. It's Yappy Hour. But there are more people here now for Yappy Hour than there were when I was doing my actual songs. Well, I'm glad you're here. So I do original songs and yap music. But I do the songs, early on in the live. I try to do songs for an hour from 9 to 10 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, New York time. And then when the fatigue, because I have long COVID, tells me, because, yap music is less exertion than singing. And there's something called post-exertional malaise that I totally want to avoid. So that's why I transitioned from songs to Yap Music when the fatigue seems to be setting in. But you know, this is so weird. Like, it's almost time. I could go to bed now, probably, but it just seems too early to go to bed. And you know what? I'm too tired to go to bed. Actually, I've had to take a nap because I got to go. I take a shower, and that's like, oh god. So I'm gonna go. Oh, thank you, Lex. Well, I hope you'll come back. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time. Oh no, I hope I haven't been missing messages. Oh, the other chat has been busy and I haven't been seeing the messages. Bradford, are you still here? I actually did play Diamond earlier tonight. Sorry, I missed, I had this chat window covered up. So Beck, I do original songs and Yap Music. And thank you for the heart me Lex. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm done with the songs for tonight. We're on Yappy Hour, and I'm just about to end the live because I really got to go lie down. And Beck, I don't know Baby Doll, but I am a songwriter. I do originals. Oh, you do? Thank you. No, I shouldn't admit. I used. I won't say it. I won't say the forbidden word that I used to create that cover. I won't say what I used, but it was not created by a human. The cover, but I had to work. I had to work on it to get that cover made. I had to come up with the right prompt. So, hey everybody, I hope I'll see you again on Tuesday, 9 p.m. New York time. Did we get, we got the 15,000 likes. So you also saw Superman on the screen, right? Did Superman appear? He was supposed to appear. But anyway, I really got to go.